Today on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll look to throw here, and that's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Lance going to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Throwing again on second down. Lance, throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Davis Price is in. Touchdown 49ers. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. That's taken on the 25. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Niners at 15-1 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Davis Price will try to pick it up. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Ready, right.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got Bellinger. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Daniel Bellinger, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Lance looking to throw it. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance throws out left. It's caught by Williams. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. And Lance now to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Lance and company going on 4th down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Joseph. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flushed out right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Second and 9 now. He's got Otten. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He'll look to throw. Finding Otten once more. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Elijah Mitchell, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued. And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one. Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Michael Dana. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Back to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14. He finds his man, complete. That's Joseph. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. Dan, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Here's Lance. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down. Working from the gun. Lance firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Lance now on first down. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you, and we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And the half will begin with a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's airing it out for Williams, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Lance, and that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Lance, and this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football, nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Buying time to his left. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I
would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. And some room to work. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Lucas. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. This one taken in by Otten. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Now a handoff up the middle. Joseph. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. He'll look to throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mitchell again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mitchell. Touchdown. Buccaneers. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Lance now on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. And now they'll throw with Lance. Forced out to his left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Joseph. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw here. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Lance. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. From the gun on third down, Lance. And that will be incomplete as well.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. This was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
On second down, it's Joseph. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far. Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Mitchell here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 78 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Lance. It's Williams. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. The 20. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Dancing to his left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And they'll begin by running the option. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. So the victory here for San Francisco. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for San Francisco, they finish off one of the best regular seasons of all time, 16-1, their final record. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they will indeed limp to the finish line, unfortunately, as they close out a 6-11 campaign. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.